Hello everyone, I'm Marina and it's Sakramel School. Natural nails tend to curl. In this video, we will do a complex gel nail correction. We will lift up the curved tips. It will be exciting. Let's get into it. Let's take a look at the nails. While their condition is far from perfect, there is a story behind them, which I will tell you while removing the coating. I've been looking for a model with down-growing nails for a while, since I wanted to film a new lesson for my online course, to demonstrate how to fix the curved tips. Finally, I have found the model I needed. We agreed to meet, and on that day she texted me that she had broken her nail. I asked her about the cause, since the nail was badly damaged, and she told me that she had a fight with her boyfriend. I was a bit shocked. So girls, please don't fight with your boyfriends to keep your nails. I recommended not having the nails done for a few days, so that the nail plate could heal a bit. We agreed to meet again. And when she came to me and sat into the chair, I saw that 2 more nails had been torn off to the very root. I wondered what had caused it, asked her, and she told me that they got stuck in the door when she was closing her car. Well, I was shocked again, because every time we made an appointment, she tore off some of her nails. Well, no wonder, since the nails are really long, the free edge is too heavy and curved, and it results in liftings near the cuticle and such painful cracks. That's why we should do a correction every 3 to 4 weeks, since after this time, the architecture changes and a nail tech needs to fix it. I decided to extend the broken nails as well. Well, I dared to do it, since this time the damage wasn't that harsh as it was with the first nail. But I had to work very carefully. While polishing the nail plate, I watched my model's reaction and asked her about the sensations. So that was the story. And the moral is, please don't fight with your boyfriends. Be careful closing the car doors and get a correction on time. Share it with your clients. I continue preparing the nails. We will do a combined manicure. Using a flame drill bit, 0.21 in diameter, I clean up the pterygium and lift up the cuticle. There are many methods of nail correction. We can use acrygel, thick gel, or remove the free edge and extend it on you. I used one technique on one hand for my course and another one on the other hand. Done with the manicure. I carefully degrease the nail plate and wipe the damaged nails with the tip of the tissue, so as not to get on the hyponychium, the skin that we can see that continues the nail bed. It's very sensitive, so we can't cut it off, since otherwise it will bleed, so we keep it as it is. I apply a primer and wait for it to dry a bit. Then I apply a thin layer of a base coat. I place the brush parallel to the free edge on the broken nails, so as not to get on the skin. If you have ever torn off your nails and damaged the hyponychium, you know how painful it is. So all our moves should be gentle. To lift up the curved tips, I will use this jelly gel. It is thick satrope, so it holds its shape, but once we start spreading it, it gets more liquid and changes its structure. It's quite easy to work with, since it doesn't flow, but still it takes time to get used to. I quickly apply it on the free edge. Make sure to build up the highest point. Note that this jelly gel is very pigmented, so we can't apply a thick layer. Apply a medium layer, so that it could get cured properly, since otherwise it will remain wet inside. There should be a straight line from the gross point to the free edge on the down-growing nails. So I will go in 2 steps on the thumb. I apply the first layer, cure it, then the second one, and spread it. We will still have to file it, so don't waste your time spreading it. If we were using acrygel, we would need to spend more time aligning it and less filing. The opposite here. Every nail tech should choose the most convenient technique. Let's proceed with the sculpting part. I will use paper forms, and not dual ones. Make sure to set up the form not under the hyponychium, but under the nail. So make sure to cut out the form deep enough. I mark the cuts for the lateral folds so that I could press the form well. I remove the substrate, stick the form for an almond shape, and set it up. I work extremely carefully here, watching my model's reaction, to make sure that it doesn't hurt. We just need to set it up close to the nail, instead of pushing it too deep under it, since this particular action can hurt badly. The cutout part fits the smile line on the middle nail, so I don't cut it out, and just mark the cuts for the lateral folds. I set up the form straight. And using a compass, I mark the length that I should lay out, so as not to waste the gel and file less later. To form the underlays, I will use the same jelly gel. It doesn't flow, so I can sculpt a few nails at once. After curing, I remove the forms. Our underlay is done. I just need to shape it and build up the architecture. We need to lift up the curved tips. I turn the nail over and drill out the thickness with a carbide drill bit. Just the main volume for now, so that it couldn't get in the way. I remove most of it with the bit, so as not to file later. I fix the lower parallels and smooth out the surface. I place the file under the nail plate to lift up the curved tip. Then I make long swinging moves to shape the free edge into the almond. I smooth out the transition from the natural nail. And file all the bumps. Done with the underlays. Now I apply a thicker sculpting layer. I cover up the cuticle zone and the free edge part to moisturize the surface so that the gel could spread easier. I grab a bigger drop and put it on the highest point. I carefully spread it near the cuticle. Make sure to spread the material well in the cuticle zone, since otherwise there may be liftings. You can also use a thin brush there. And once the surface is even, send the nail to cure. Considering the length, shape, and the nail growth pattern, we should form the highest point, the apex, closer to the cuticle, so that there are no cracks in 3 weeks. I love this part. Spreading the gel, forming a perfect highlight. If we have laid it out evenly, there is nothing to file now. I just need to drill out the thickness. There is some hyponychium under the index nail. We keep it as it is. I'm using a green carbide drill bit with a thin tip. The speed is 30,000 RPM. Forward position. I make long moves from right to left. I always do it after building up the architecture, to see the final thickness. You can use any other drill bit for this. Let's proceed with the design. We want this fall to be bold. I apply the first layer of this pastel pink shade, then I grab an ombre brush and form a gradient. It shouldn't be perfect, since we will cover it up with glitter later. I apply the first layer up to the center of the nail and pull it up to 2/3. Send to cure. And then I apply a thinner layer of gel polish and pull it up to the center. This way we get an ombre effect. The tip is bold and there is no color near the cuticle. Now I grab some clear glitter and apply it over the gradient part. This way we kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We conceal the ombre part and add up to the design. One of my model's requests was keeping it natural near the cuticle, so I didn't apply the camouflage there. I apply a medium layer of a top coat, for the glitter not to stick out and the surface to be smooth. I turn the nail over and wait for 10 seconds for the top coat to align, and then sand to cure. I do 1 nail at a time. I have drilled out the natural nail from the inside. So I applied a top coat there too, and send the nails to cure in this position. The designs are different on two hands. It's not the first time I do it. And what do you think? Would you go for it? Our result. You like the video and the technique? Then give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Success in your work. Good luck. Bye bye.